Hey guys, welcome back to another unboxing video, and this happens to be unboxing number 50, and we're going to celebrate number 50 with The Awful Orphanage, a mildly evil game for 1 to 6 players. Very, very large box. This is the Kickstarter version of the game. I don't believe it was ever released, in local gaming stores or stuff like this. I think it was a Kickstarter exclusive. I had a chance I just was looking for one. I was not an original backer. I happened to see one for sale online, and I grabbed it as soon as I saw it. It looked very, very interesting to me. I like the Gothic theme. So anyway, let's get to this unboxing video and check out what you get inside the box. So let's take a look at the box first. Artwork is awesome, as you can tell. It's a very, very heavy box. It's a very, very large box. And there it is, The Awful Orphanage. Let's flip this over real quick. So let's read what the back says. So, The Awful Orphanage is a mildly evil tabletop game for 1 to 6 players that sees you and your friends navigating winding corridors and rooms, search for items, dodging orderlies, and running from the nefarious, gaunt, and sinister man, all whilst searching for one of the hidden magical talisman to free yourself from this macabre prison. You will work together and give everyone a chance to escape, or are you just playing along until you can be sure of your victory and leave your friends behind? This was created by Workhouse Games, and it came out in 2018. Here, look at the artwork on the back. Stupendous. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. All right, let's crack this bad boy open. Let's see what we got inside. Right off the bat, you have the rulebook. Dedication, contents page. Got introduction, object of the game, orphans. Before you begin your quest, build the boards and place the rooms. How the turn works. The orphanage takes its turn, scrapping and winning the game. Background information about the game. The object of the game. Laid out like a newspaper. I love that. It's all about the background of the game. Tells you about our major players in the game. Mary Tyler, William Roberts, Henry Cooper, the twins, Walter Bennett, Verity, before you begin your quest, preparing the stuff cards, setting up for a cooperative game, corridor and room tiles. Now, the great thing about this game, it can be done as either a cooperative game, and it also can be played solo, so that's cool too. So also build the board and place the rooms. Explanation of how a turn works. Everything is laid out very plainly. It's an easy read for a rulebook, which is something that I really enjoy about it as well. Again, never played the game as of yet. Read the reviews. It's gotten very good reviews. Once you go through it, it's a game that you can keep playing, going back, because it's always going to be different because you're laying the tiles down, so it's very randomized that way. So it's not the same game over and over. The concept's the same every game, obviously, but the board is never the same, which I like that as well. Right, the orphanage takes its turn. The gaunt and sinister man, the orderlies, the tile next to the attic room, the creepy clown kid, scrapping or fighting, winning and losing a scrap, scrapping cards. All orphans have a scrapping value of 4. All orderlies have a scrapping value of 5. The gaunt and sinister man has a scrapping value of 6. Okay. Bribes. Other stuffed cards to use in the scrap. And of course, winning the game. Again, beautiful artwork. Losing the game. Some more. Credits page. So the rule book is a total of 9 pages, which is fantastic. Some of these games have 50, 60 pages, sometimes it feels like. But I like the fact that it's a very easy game to learn, but it's very hard to master it. Okay, there you go. Moving on. Then, of course, we have some Punchouts. Same thing on the back. Lots of figures, and we have, first we can pull out the box here. The dice. So you have 2d6 here. Another die there. And then a special dice created for the game. Not sure what it's for, but obviously has 1 foot, 2 feet, 3. Looks like a cup of tea. So all these obviously have make determinations for the game. We've got our character cards. What I like about it is there's not a whole lot of tokens in this game. The fact that there's a small amount of cards, easy to learn, fun to play. Alice. Our special, once activated, counts as standing on a glowing pink tile. Inmate. Okay, another Alice card. These are her ability cards. Alice. Duffer. And on the back, it's the name in the front, and then Duffer, and then it says spent in the back. And obviously, if it's a power that you have, if you use it, you spend it, you flip over the card. All right, so there's the Duffer card. Flow. Lickety split. Lock. Oliver. Pockets. The Professor. The Twins. And Verity Vaudeville. That's one set of cards. I'll put those to the side. Here are your Talisman cards, or your special power cards that you're looking for. If I can get the bag open, that'd be fantastic. There we go. Talisman cards, there it is. Now, quick get to Mrs. Pendergrass's office, the special card, the Talisman. Let's see what it says on the other side, if anything. Nope, it used to say stuff. Just the back, and you got 4 of these cards, 4 Talisman, so you got that one. Candle. A ring. And a book of spells. And the object of the game obviously is to kill Miss Pendergrass and escape. And then we have another deck of cards here, just for stuff. We got stuff cards. Shiny Red Apple says, discard this card during a scrap to stop a fight with a single orderly. Bag of Marbles. Move a single orphan or orderly 2 tiles in a direction of your choice may be used on your orphan. Bloodstained Book of Female Anatomy. Born Slippy. Boxing Gloves. Bread and Dripping. Tin Bucket. Bum Steer. Butterfingers. Carpet Beater. Catapult. Catch. Also, these are all weapon cards. Oh my god, it's that creepy clown kid. Immediately move 3 tiles away from where this card was discovered. Cole, Christmas has come early. What's all the commotion? Like a cornered rat. Cricket bat. Stale crust. Dead rat. Dob 'em in. Electric prod. Brass earthing. Discard this card during a scrap to stop a fight with a single orderly. Glass of lemonade. It goes boom. So on the top, I'm noticing that each of these cards has a different insignia on the top. I'm not quite sure what each of those represent, but also in the instruction book, it'll explain what all those mean. As you can tell right up top, you see you got a question mark there, you got like a little star, you got a thumbs up sign, and then you got this thing here. I'm not sure exactly what that is. And then you have this one here too. I'm not quite sure what to make that. It looks like some kind of bug. Okay. So each one has something a little different to it. To the gutter born. Pit of the broken brick. Bag of humbugs. Itching powder. Oh, so you got 2 different itching powders, a green one and a blue one. This one says, use on a single orderly, he won't scrap, and if he is the only orderly in the room, you can move 1 tile away in any direction. Oh, this is a trick. The green one maybe, it says co-op, so maybe you only use these when it's in a co-op game. You remove them if you're not playing co-op. If you're playing a solo game, you do it by yourself. You don't use that card. Okay. And then for scrapping again, this is a file laudium. Magic Dust, Matron, who's 1 action point, Withered Monkey's Paw, an orderly, place an orderly into the room being searched, orderly. And bottom of this one here says horror, scrapping, trick, scrapping, plank of woods, nasty prickling sensation, horror, rats or horror, rolling skates is trick, saucepan scrapping, really small scissors for rubbish, trick, secret door, spider. That's what the secret door says. Secret door says, discard this card to move your orphan from a tile to an adjoining tile without the need for a door. Oh, okay, cool. Like a secret passage. Cool. Spider. Sudden cold drought. Take this and run. 2 small twigs. Rubbish. What's that creepy noise? A whistle. And it's that damn yapping dog. All orderlies immediately move 1 employee dice roll towards you. Okay. That's that. Those are the cards. Got a bunch of those. Put that to the side. Figures are very well done. I'm going to show you some because we have multiple ones here. That's one of your orphans. Orphan. Really nice detail on all the figures, really well done. It's the creepy clown kid. Of course, we got the twins. Another orphan here. Sculpts are really nice. They're 28 millimeter. So 25/28. Another orphan. 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 Then you have this Pendergrast. Nice quality, good solid miniatures. Nice casts. Kind of a Slender Man looking guy. And then you get 6 orderlies. That's what they look like. They look like Blockbuster, the old DC character. Obviously, the orderlies are much bigger than the kids. Let me get one kid just to show you representation. The size comparison. And then you have Miss Pendergrast girl. Okay. And then Slender Man. Of course, it's not Slender Man, but that's, I'm just calling him. It looks like that. Miss Pendergrast. Last but not least, with the orderly. Okay. So you get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 figures in total. Being. Put that here like this. Put that over here. And then we got game board, which I'll show you this also. Game board is pretty huge, so it is quite large, to say the least. I can't show you the whole. That's what it looks like in general. Each piece. It starts off with 3 tiles in the middle. 3 tiles on the board that come with it. You have the dining hall, which is right in the center. You have Miss Pendergrast's office, which is located. Let me see if I can bend this the right way, so I don't want to rip it. I don't want to break it. It's not flimsy, but it's a little. I gotta be careful with it. That's Miss Pendergrast's office, and down here is where the kids start, which is, and that's where you start, the attic bedroom down there. Okay. The back side is nothing more than the name of the company, Workhouse Games. Very nice. So down here like this, and then of course, what goes on this are the tiles which we have here. You got a stack of them. A stack of them. And the cool thing about these, okay, these are your hallways, and these are your actual rooms. The WC, where Jenny disappeared, and these are all hallway tokens that come out nice and easily. What's cool on here is felt on the back. So when you put it down, it doesn't move around, it goes right on the board like that. So put a hallway right there. Boom. Put your tiles down. Here, and it goes like that. So that's just some of them. Have some blank ones here, dark ones. You have here, you have the room where the food used to be, the room with a mouse hole, the sack sewing room, the room with the smoke blackened walls, okay. And more hallways right here. These are all hallways. The room that even the rats won't go into. The room Teresa always cried in. The nursery. The naughty room. Okay, more hallways. The broom cupboard. The room where the bugs are. The dining hall. This one here doesn't have a title to it. Mrs. Pendergrass's office. The orderly's restroom. The bathroom. The attic bedroom. I guess these are the ones you pop out, and that one would go on the top right of the board, would go up here. The attic bedroom is where we start as players, so that would go over here too. Cool. All right. All right. Oh, these are a little different. These have a triangle in them, almost like a pentagram, it looks like almost. That's cool. The kitchen. The library. Where you don't want to wind up, the morgue. And over here it says, the room where Jack, the little drummer boy, spontaneously combusted. Okay. And your last tiles. The gloomy room. The chamber of the gaunt and sinister man. The gallery. The room with the fireplace. So you got your tokens, you got, I should say, you have your tiles right there, the board, the figures, the cards, some tokens, and the rulebook. And that about does another unboxing. Again, this was for the Awful Orphanage. Thank you so much for joining me today. Be safe, be well, and keep on gaming. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for joining me.